A warm welcome back to you. You are still watching Morning Live. Now, the Velo Solutions UCI Pump Track World Championships have already succeeded in creating a revolutionary global pump track racing series with over 23 groundbreaking events taking place around the world in 2018 and in 2019, becoming officially sanctioned by the UCI. Now, to talk about this, we've roped in Claudio Caluori, who wears many hats, from being a mountain bike racer and a celebrated UCI commentator. Claudio, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So we were looking and building up to the pinnacle of the 2024 season. Speak to me about the decision to take this now to KwaMashu in KZN in terms of the finals. What influenced that?
Well, for us, that's actually a pretty big deal. We had the choice of quite a few different cities around the world, but when the door opened up to have it in KwaMashu, for me it was clear. Like, my people asked me which city should we choose, and I was like, well, if we can do the World Championships finals on a Pump for Peace track in KwaMashu, there is no other choice. We have to do it, because that's basically what we've been working for over the years, with Pump for Peace, which aims to make cycling accessible to everyone, and then having the World Championships on a Pump for Peace track, that was a no-brainer.
Absolutely. And you also look at the quality of competition that we're looking forward to. Speak to me about what the field is looking like, because we know the defending champions are going to be there, Bob as well as Krista, representing USA and Switzerland respectively.
Yeah, so basically we have all the previous world champions coming, so they all want to win it again. Locally, I'm very curious. I haven't seen the local riders yet. I'm very curious how they can keep up with the international riders coming in. And for sure, like for all of those international riders, most of them have not been to South Africa. It's a big experience for them, and we're all very much looking forward to this weekend.
We are indeed looking forward to the weekend. Now, you already touched slightly on the quality of the facilities, because it is a pump track facility that you spoke about. But how important do you think it is to have these world-class facilities? And when you look at a place like KwaMashu and KZN not having as frequent high-level competition as some of the other tracks in the world, for example?
Yeah, pump track is not necessarily only about high-level professional sports. It's also, or even more so, just bringing new kids or new people into the sport. That's where they start liking cycling, where they start liking the sport in general, and then where it goes after that, it's totally open. They don't necessarily need to stay on a pump track. They can become cross-country mountain bikers, downhill mountain bikers, or even road cyclists, or whatever it might be. It is just a modern kind of playground for the kids, where they can have lots of fun. And you can also use those pump tracks on skateboards or inline skates or scooters, whatever has wheels.
I like that, because even though there may not be a lot of competition taking place, it does give the youngsters an opportunity to hone their skills and talent moving forward. Let's speak to, as I wrap up with you, just looking at the growth of the sport of BMX and cycling in various parts of the world. What would you say are some of the biggest challenges still facing the sport right now?
Well, in the industry, there is a little challenge at the moment, or actually a big challenge, as it was booming during the pandemic, and now it's kind of settling. The sport is still growing, just not as fast as it was during the pandemic, and the industry is kind of struggling with that. But it's going to adjust, and I know that there's still more and more people coming into the sport of cycling, and pump tracks definitely play a big role in that.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Claudio, for your time this morning, and all the best. We look forward to seeing who the big winners are going to be this weekend. It is, of course, the Velo Solutions UCI Pump Track World Championships that will be taking place at eThekwini eGagasini out KwaMashu.